Hi, Prahishan here, and welcome to another Candid Marketing class. So in today's marketing class, I will share with you how I will be promoting an event. So in this kind of marketing class that I'm creating, I'm recording, and so on, all of them are based on real life case studies. So this is why it's like a behind the scene of how marketing is being done on the internet in that sense. Now, so you can model this strategy if you want to, but it's totally up to you. So basically, I have an event, I send like a workshop, and I'm going to promote it over the internet. I want to walk you behind the scene how I will be doing that, right? So we have to go back to the first fundamental marketing lesson. How do we sell anything? How do we promote any products, whether it's event, physical products, e-com products, digital products, courses, consulting, anything that you want to promote, right? So this is the first rule. The first rule is that when you want to start marketing, you always evaluate the assets that you have. Now, what do I mean by the assets? So the assets is basically your prospects, right? So you have to evaluate your prospects. So in any marketing, by the way, this is just a very low-tech whiteboard that I'm going to write here to show to you, so that it's easier for you to follow this training. All right. So it's always from hot. Is it recording with the thing? To cold. What do I mean by that? So whenever you're doing marketing, you will evaluate the list of prospects that you have, and you will see who are your hottest prospects, or in this sense, in this saying, your hottest leads, and then you will market to the cold ones, right? Not as in like cold, but I hope you understand the whole concept. So there will be like really hot, those people who are the most responsive to your offer, to your product. So who are those people who are the most responsive towards my events, my seminars, right? Then of course the first one would be my customer base, right? Those people who have purchased my products, whether it's books, courses, my past seminars, my past workshops, and so on. I mean, I've done more than 10 seminars, actually more than that right now. I don't even remember, and we've sold thousands of copies of books and so on, right? But those are like worldwide. But because it's a live event, it's restricted to the demographic. So customer base. Then of course we have the subscriber base. Means those who didn't purchase anything, but they are subscribed because they request for a free report, or they opt in for a newsletter, they opt in for a notification list, and so on, right? So this is the hottest. This is the second hottest. I would call this warm in a sense. So all of this, right, falls under here in this case. So these are all we call email marketing. So the very first step of how I will sell my event, how I sell my workshop, it's to go for a hot market, because this will have the least resistance, because you do not need to build rapport with them all over again. Like in my case, I don't have to build rapport with them because they already know my credibility, they already know all the stuff that I've done. They know my results and so on, right? So I don't have to explain to them who am I, what I've done, who are my testimonials, who are my students. I don't have to go through all of those again, right? So I've done this process by sending emails, not once, but a few sets of emails that has been deployed and sent to them. And of course, we have a few people start signing up for the workshop. Now this is the easiest one because it's the least resistance, and also it's the least costly. In this case, it's sending emails, right? So the cost of sending emails is almost as near to zero. So once we have done this, then we have to move from hot to cold, and then we're looking at new prospects in that sense. That is where the cold market comes in, because with just a hot market, you cannot fill up the whole event. Even though if you fill out the whole event, it may not be ideal, because you cannot be so-called having the same customers all the time. Although repeat customers are the best, in my business, most of my customers are repeat customers, but you still need to have new customers comes in, because some of the repeat customers may eventually elevate to the whole next level, and they may be doing something else by then. So now we're going to go to the core market. Now, because this is a low-tech whiteboard, right, not digital, electronic or something fancy, I have to use the old, what's this called? What is this called again? What's this called? Couldn't find the right word to call it in English, okay? So here I am wiping off my whiteboard. Now, see, told you don't need to have high-tech stuff to do internet marketing. You could be making millions on the internet with low-tech stuff. Marker, is that called duster? But it's not really a duster because this is like a whiteboard. Anyway, going back to here, right? So we talk about the hot and then we go to the cold. Then the next one, when it comes to the cold market, is where we need to find a new traffic source. Like in my case, I look into Facebook. So that is where we're able to tap on unlimited traffic source, because Facebook has all the inventory you need. I mean, you could target millions of people, but I'm promoting a offline event. Therefore, we may not have millions because it's demographic restricted. What I'm trying to say is this: let's say if you target, like for instance, Tony Robbins, right? Of course, there are going to be millions of fans for Tony Robbins, but it doesn't mean there are millions of fans in a specific country, because it's demographic constrained in that sense, right? So you have to look for different kind of audience to target. Anyway, so how do we do this? I'm just going to walk you through the strategy. I'm not going to go through the nitty-gritty stuff. You need to do the nitty-gritty stuff like how to run ads and so on. Go and Google. There should be some course out there that whether it's paid or free, go and get it. They will teach you all of those stuff, right? Or if you want, you can just go to the facebook.com/ can you still see that? Okay, blueprint. And Facebook has all the training you need, all the tutorials, all the basic stuff you need to know about fan page, messenger ads, audience, retargeting, everything is there, right? So you don't even need to go and buy courses. But if you want to buy courses, go ahead and do that. I don't have any to sell to you, so go ahead and Google, ask around and so on, okay? So I'm going to share with you the strategy. The strategy goes back to a launch strategy, because the event is a time-limited event, which means that at the date of the event, like in this case 3rd and 4th, so we only have X amount of time to do that. And it's going to be a one-time off. Because it's a one-time off, you can do what we call a so-called a launch sequence. So the way how you promote a product, or in this is how I promote a product through a launch sequence, is to produce 1, 2, and 3. This is my strategy, right? So these are not used with the oops, I've already rubbed off the notes earlier, right? I'm not using with emails and so on. This is my strategy for a Facebook campaign. So there will be video 1, video 2, and then there going to be video 3, okay? So what I'll do is that I create content-driven videos, like about 5 to 10 minutes each, 5 to 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, and each of this video will cover a specific segment of what I'll be teaching in the workshop. So it's going to be 100% content-driven. It is not like it's not like a preview. It is not like a teaser. It's not a sales speech. It's just pure content. So the trick is this, that if you are able to provide real value, right, then people will be more receptive to you rather than trying to be fancy with all the salesy stuff. So run this video out. And when we run this video out, we will target a huge audience, at least 100,000 and above, and every day we'll be getting video views, right? So we run this ad, we get thousands and thousands of video views, and after that, after a few days, video 2 goes out. And how do we run the ad here? So what I do is that I run for video 2, I run another ad for another video views, but I'm targeting based on those people who have watched video 1. See where I'm coming from? So I can get everybody who watched video 1 will also watch video 2. Okay? And then for video 3, I will run the ad of those people who have watched video 2 and also video 1. Just letting you to digest that simple concept, okay? So this one goes with hundreds of thousands of people who watch. So eventually, right, all the people who have watched video 1 will also be targeted to watch video 2, and all those people who watch video 1 and video 2 will be targeted to watch video 3. So it means that they will actually finish the whole sequence of these 3 pieces of content. And the way how we promote the workshop, we can just do something like really low tech, is that in the video, at the end of the video, or in the description of the video, we could just say, hey, if you're interested in the upcoming I got excited and tongue twisted. In an upcoming 2 days workshop, all you need to do is either leave a comment or send us a message. Because when you are posting video on your Facebook page, the post, right? Do you know that you can enable the send message button there today? So when you're running ads for your content, you can also do that. You can enable the send message button there. And all you want to do is that you want them to click on the send message to send you a message. Because when they send you a message, you will be able to build rapport with them and share with them what you have to offer. Like in our case, if they say leave a comment, when they leave a comment in today's Facebook technology, it may change depending on when you watch this video. When they leave a comment at the side there should be a link called send message. In the comment, only the administrator of the fan page can see that. So you can actually click the send message and send them a private message, giving them the details of whatever details you want to send. In my case, I'll give them the details of my workshop. So why we go through this process? Now, very simple, because we're selling an event, and this is an offline event where I'll be meeting them. So it should be personal. So we are focusing on, lack of a better word, quality leads than volume. We're not selling ebooks, we're selling an event. So which means that I could have less so-called leads, but the conversion is much more higher. So let's say they watch this and then they send me a message. So there are 2 options. You can use an automated message, which Facebook provides you to do that, like an automated, if they send you a message, they'll receive an automated message. You can use that. Or in my case, right, other than using that, I'm also using a live personal assistant to actually respond towards them. And that actually increased the conversion because now it's very personal and they're not like talking to a robot or something. Because again, it's a live event, right? It's not selling an ebook in that sense. So when they send us a message, I'll have my personal assistant, to respond in the chat and say hi and so on, and then give them the link to the workshop for them to decide whether they want to go for it or not. Now, the other point is that why we do this, why we do the messenger rather than just having a link and send them to a sales page. Of course, it's to have the personal touch, but secondly, is to have the follow-up. So let me just give you an example here. So let's say I have nowhere to write anymore. Okay, so let's say John. Okay, John sends message. Because John sent message. Okay, this is the message box. Okay, right? Because John sent message, I could have my assistant when the date is coming closer, because we just want to have X amount of people attending for the event. If John still haven't signed up, my assistant can continue communicating, chatting with John and say, hey, have you secured a seat yet, right? Or in the last minute we throw additional bonuses. We could say, hey John, hey, we have this additional bonus. Would you want to secure a seat right now, and so on. But if it's emails, we couldn't follow up. And the responsiveness is not going to be the same when it comes to emails, right? Now this whole strategy here, for us, we work it out, it's highly profitable because when you're running video views, it is very affordable, like maybe a few cents for video views, right? And let's say we sell an event ticket, the lowest price is $50, right? The workshop is $50. So $50, imagine how much traffic you can actually buy with $50. And at the same time, building up the brand and also building up the credibility because we're deploying content to them and they appreciate that, right? So I hope that I have shared with you some idea about how I sell the workshop. And if you like what you have watched and learned, please like this video and feel free to share so that other people can also learn together with you. Alright, with that said, this is Special Chan here, and I will see you when I see you then. Take care, bye bye.